If you want to lose 10 to 15 pounds this month, this is what you need to do. And this is no BS. I'm going to give it to you guys straight. And if you're not ready to do this, I'm sorry, but this is not the video for you. If you're dedicated and ready, this is for you. You need to tap in because I'm going to give you guys everything you need to know. The very first thing that you need to prioritize when you want to lose weight is your mindset. What is your why? Because if your why is not strong enough to drive you, you will not succeed. You will not push through. So if you don't have a why, and if your why is not strong enough, that is why you're going to fall off. You're going to be consistent for 1 week and fall off. So remember your why and just repeat your why in your head, and that's going to build discipline because you need discipline. That's where people fail. So that's why mindset is number one. Be disciplined. Remember your why. The second thing that you need to prioritize when you want to lose weight or waste in the body is you want to remember this hormone called GLP-1. Now, what is this hormone? This hormone is responsible for regulating insulin and blood sugar levels. So it's going to regulate those levels. And also it's going to help you when it comes to craving and overeating. So you're going to make sure that you're not overeating. And also this hormone is going to make sure that you feel full longer, which means you're going to burn more energy, which is weight and waste in the body. This is the same exact hormone that Ozempic tries to mimic. So secret is out. You do not need Ozempic. All you need to do is activate your GLP-1. How do you activate this hormone? You activate it with your bitters. Yes. And here's the thing. Nobody is eating their bitters because what? It's gross. That's the key to weight loss. Bitter foods is the key to activating your GLP-1, which is going to keep you full. A lot of people ask me like, hey, how can you fast for these periods of times? I get lightheaded or I have cravings. I crave sweets. You need to be eating your bitters. I always say this, digestion starts in the tongue. As soon as bitters hit the tongue, it's going to signal to the pancreas to produce that GLP-1, which is going to regulate insulin and blood sugar levels. This is what they do not tell you about. Also remember your intestines have taste buds. So as soon as bitters hit the intestines, it's going to kickstart a colon cleanse. So yes, you're not going to be bloating. You're going to be pooping. So what are the bitters? I love to add watercress, cilantro, parsley, ginger, black seed, and wormwood. Wormwood I like to have as a tea, and you can brew it. Wormwood is very, very bitter, so brace yourself. That is why I always tell my clients to have wormwood cold because it has long-lasting effects, but it's less bitter. And remember, do not eat sweets late at night. That's going to cause you to overeat. The third thing that you need to prioritize with weight loss is your hormones. Overeating is a hormonal response. Undereating is a hormonal response. Having weight that will not budge is a hormonal response. We need to understand that hormones are not just estrogen and testosterone. No, insulin is a hormone, but we need to balance these hormones. Your hormones are a part of your endocrine system. This system right here, okay? Your pituitary gland produces majority of your hormones. But if we're talking about weight loss, your pancreas produces majority of those. What berries do is that it naturally targets the endocrine system and your nervous system. That's also important because majority of your nerve endings are in your gut. I always say this, being hungry is not a brain thing, it's a gut thing. So if you're eating a bunch of yeast and candida and a bunch of bad bacteria, remember, bacteria is a living organism that wants to survive. So majority of the time you're not hungry, it's the bad bacteria in your gut that's hungry. So berries help that nerve connection, and also berries help with balancing out your hormones. Yes, having a handful of berries every day is really good. And don't worry about which berries, all berries in the berry family are very, very good. Also, if you want to stop overeating, get rid of the wheat, the pasta, the dairy, the meats. Those are pumped with synthetic estrogen and growth hormones. Remember, estrogen is a growth hormone. That is what makes women's hips bigger, their breasts bigger. It turns a young woman into an adult. Stop eating food that's injected with estrogen, which is pretty much a lot of your store-bought food. I know a lot of people don't want to just jump into eating all raw fruits and veggies, but if you just increase your fruits and veggies, you'll also increase your gut health and your hormones naturally. And lastly, movement. You want to activate your lymphatic system. Your lymphatic system loves sweating and heat, so working out, moving the body. This can be done in many different ways. Make it fun because a lot of people don't like working out, so don't make it so make it fun so you actually enjoy doing it and you can do it consistently. I personally dance and do Pilates, so that's my form of working out, and I sometimes run and chase my dog. This is going to help get rid of some of that water weight. Some of that excess fluid is going to be released with doing this movement. And that is how you truly lose weight. Very easy. And I bet you nobody told you this. So if this hit for you, go ahead and give me a follow and share it with someone who's also struggling on losing weight. I do have my detox pathway guide that's going to help you get rid of 10 to 15 pounds of waste. And it's free, so check it out at the top of my page and go grab it, you guys.